That's why you went the designers they come back up. They want you to go. Every location you are designers up. This kind you got to carry is a camel for the police. They breaking the law. Body and go, baby, tell me this your body. Body and go, baby, tell me this your body. Body and go, me and my boy, my family. Body and go, trigger me. You want to be the trigger me. This is my time with the finger me. And this is my time with the finger me. Trigger me. Yeah, say if you want to go to bar, you want baby, make you talk with the finger me. Yeah, with the finger me. Yeah. This is one shot hot. I'm getting higher, it's one more shot. If you give me money, I'm gonna go. If you give me money, I'm gonna go. Yeah, one shot hot. Now only you all I want to so. Now only you all they for my thoughts. If you give me money, I'm gonna go. Yeah, body it, body and go, baby, tell me this your body. Body and go, baby, tell me this your body. Body and go, me and my boy, my family. Body and go, straight from there to my to put you know how to go. She said she down with it, she said she down with it. Any of your friends need to follow. Stop what really think I'm on with it. Sound man, I'm on with it. This guy you got to carry is a camel for the police. They breaking the law. I'm getting higher with one more shot. If you give me the long go so. If you give me the long go so. One shot hot. Now only you all I want to so. Now only you all they for my thoughts. If you give me the long go so. Because the calamity baby kill your society. We are not ready for this kind of body. I say you cause the calamity baby kill your society. We are not ready for this kind of body. This kind of body. Sweet. Easy, like that fire radio, video for the 21st century. Hamzamo family, welcome to the Rhythm Scoop Show right here on the Blackwood Fire Network Media for the 21st century on yet another wonderful Friday. We are all about the fresh hits and the fresh vibes right here on the Blackwood Fire Network Media for the 21st century. Now, of course, we are looking forward to having a really interesting and unengaging show. My name is Spikes, alongside my co-host Joby and Kate.
Yes, I karibuni sana to the Rhythm Scoop Show, another episode where we get to discuss matters concerning entertainment, art and culture. Do remember, this is the Blackwood Fire Radio Media for the 21st century, and we are live and interactive on our social media handles. That is on Facebook at the Blackwood Fire Network Radio Station, on Twitter the Blackwood Fire Network, and of course also on Instagram at the Blackwood Fire Network. As you get to interact with us, telling us how is your week, and of course the weekend is here, and I did get to bump into a very interesting quote. Actually, to me it's very interesting, whereby it just goes by spend your weekend in a very good, in a quality time, rather, using in a quality way, because Monday will be here in 30 minutes. Because I don't know how many of you get to think that the weekend is
moves very fast.
But nonetheless, karibuni sana. This is the Rhythm Scoop Show once again. My name is Joby, alongside my co-host Kate.
Yes, karibuni sana to our show today. And today being on a Friday, I hope that your week was good. How's your weekend kicking in, and I'm hoping that you'll you'll enjoy the weekend, and you'll rest, because most of us weekends are for resting. And what will you doing within the weekend? For me, I'll be visiting my parents, so I'll be in the ushagos, in the ghetto.
People just like to say ushago maneno, quote unquote ushago maneno, but that would be it depends on how you also want to put it. But nonetheless, I want to welcome you so much to yet another interesting episode of the Black Hot Fire Network Rhythm Scoop Show. This is a media for the 21st century. Remember, I want to really draw your attention to our new updates on the website. The website has really been upgraded. This is the official network website, which is www.blackhotfirenetwork.com. In case you have not had the opportunity to check it out, please make sure you do. And of course, if you also haven't had the opportunity before to create your own profile on the website, make sure that you also do. We also do have a really engaging and interactive app. It's available on Play Store. If you head over to Play Store and search for the Black Hot Fire Network, it will pop up, and you can download the app, which is about maybe less than 20 MB, and it's really good use of your data and good use of your time, because you will be able to enjoy easy listening on the go. I understand not everyone might be on their computer, but when you are on your phone, you can still have the app and listen to the music, listen to the shows, and also be able to engage with us, like Joby said, on our social media, because it's very much important, because we value your feedback, and of course we want to hear from you, regardless of whether it's a comment, regardless of whether it's a question, or even some suggestions that you might have for the Black Hot Fire Network. We really want to invite all of those particular feedback and our conversations with you. Remember, the vibe does not stop once the show ends. We also keep it interactive on our WhatsApp group. In case you would like to join us on our WhatsApp group, you are very much welcome to do so, and we truly would love to hear from you and also engage with you on our social media platforms as well. I do see already Bayou baby, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. You're saying morning to you too, Bayou baby. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. What are you up to this Friday morning? We would like to know. Right here in Nairobi, it's 20 minutes to 4 p.m. And like I said, we are glad that you have joined us. Your time is not for granted. You never take your company and your time for granted. We always truly value and appreciate you. I also want to remind us that we do have a new stock of items on our network website. If you head over to the Black Hot Fire Network shop, you will click on the apparel store, and you will be able to see some hoodies, some t-shirts. I don't know if Joby, you have checked them out, some of the t-shirts and the hats. What do you think of them?
They are very, how do I say it, customized in a very good way. I love the colors and everything. So yeah, you can purchase any color you want, any size you want. There is each and every different size.
The X,
depending on your body size. That is,
And of course, if you also would like to have, to suggest some more stuff that you would like to see on the network website, we of course invite your suggestions. Like I said earlier, if you would like to shoot us an email, feel free to do so. You can write to us, blackhotfireafrica@gmail.com. To start us off, we did play you some music. That was the one and only Two Baba. It's known as the Two Baba featuring Whiskey. And if you remember well, this is some sort of a throwback, but if you remember well, Two Baba used to be Two-Face Idibia. And then he decided that he wanted to rebrand and become Two Baba now. And there is sometimes as an artist you might decide to rebrand, and then your brand goes down. You might decide, no, I want to change my name. Maybe you're going as perhaps you're like the Diamond, or maybe like the Diamond Baby or something like that. And then you decide for some day you just want to call yourself now like the yellow something.
Sometimes I think it might
affect your brand.
It might affect your brand. Maybe you are, or maybe whatever you are selling, maybe you're doing an artist or whichever career you are
designer,
doing, it might affect your business or even your brand in a very lower way, and for others it might even go higher.
For him, do you think for Two Baba, do you think he has gone up, or do you think his brand has lost value? Do you think it has improved, or do you think it has declined?
Well, I don't know him much well, but for me personally, when you change your brand to someone else, before people come to realize, it's you've already lost a lot. According to maybe the way you used to run your day normally, or maybe something like that.
For kids, I do not know whether you're a fan of Two-Face, Two Baba. Are you a fan?
Okay, I even don't know who that is.
The
But
guy that we just played on the music,
wanna- she
continue
wanna-
to enter,
yeah,
you attack my vision. That is him who says that.
My band. I want to say Kate wants to act like beer.
That's a problem. Yeah, we just
sang-
played you some music by the music by
she was
Two-Face, Two Baba.
She was asked by Nicki Minaj, are you aware of Burna Boy and Davido? And she was like, I don't know who the hell are those? I mean, these are two big artists in Africa.
I know
They
it's
are
it,
all
but
over the
to
continent.
Baba, I don't know who that
And then
is.
you have actually
Yes, you're not fine.
but nonetheless, I will take us into a little bit of the music. Before I tell you what Two Baba has been up to, I will take you into a little bit over some of the music by Two Baba. And then when we come back, we do have a wonderful updates from the African continent lined up for you. And you might say you do not know this song, but you would be a pretender saying that you have not heard about this particular song before. It goes by the name African Queen. And it's really one of the songs that Two-Face Idibia or Two Baba really got to represent on, and he did a wonderful on this particular song. Let us know what you think
Blood, just like the light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in a way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. And you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah. Ooh, you're my African queen. Oh Lord, ooh Lord. Out of a million, you stand as one, they are standing one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. I cannot deny this feeling I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one cannot take your place, you cannot take your space. There is a fact I cannot erase. And no, you are the one that makes me smile, make me float like a boat upon the Nile. Girl, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You remind me of a gift, and that is the African beauty.
And of course, I do not know how many remember that particular song, but it's known as the African Queen. And it's by the one and only Two Baba. Kate, now do you remember Two Baba?
Yeah, I do.
That was
Can you hear me fine?
now I can hear you. I
Yeah,
do.
did you say? Then you guys say that bum ass,
Who?
that bum ass Nicki Minaj didn't know who Burna Boy was.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there was this chick who was interviewed by.
Because she's from this big knockoff ass little Trinidadian whack. You know, she's another industry creation. She's a little kid. They wanted to let a little kid, so they created their ass to be a little Kim knockoff.
So what?
Can kick rocks.
So, and everybody denied it, but everybody knew it. That they created. She's a no tap hack like Cardi B. These people are created by the industry. They're not organic.
So for her, for some individuals, think what they do is that when you're having a beef with someone and you go on an interview, maybe you have a beef with someone, and so you're taking on an interview. You ask, do you know this and that individual? Some of the time, people just say, I do not know who you're talking about. That is what exactly they do get to say that I have no idea who you are talking about, and they actually really get to ignore you. Yeah, it is. I agree it is. Yeah, I agree it is. But nonetheless, welcome to the Rhythm Scoop Show right here on the Blackout Fire Network Media for the 21st century. Joby has a story.
Yeah, I do have a story, and we wanted to check on the matters of kids are being abducted. There have been the abduction of kids since the 4th of December, that was 2020 in Nigeria. But right now it's been reported that the Nigerian airstrikers have killed at least 78 of of these gunmen, those who have been abducting the kids. And it seems like finally the Nigerian government has really risen up and decided to take an action, because parents have really been going through a stigma, and also the kids, those who have been abducted. I did get to call, I was telling Spikes and Case the other day. Yes?
Let's go on.
So I was just saying, I was telling Spikes the other day, whereby, especially for the kids who have been, released, and for the mothers, for the parents, if they could get a free counseling, and be able to just deal with all this, for them to be able to just overcome the trauma and the stigmatization, because it's really a lot to take in.
I don't know. I can hear you, kid. Come again.
Children in your country means the government is backing it.
You asking whether there is any institution?
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you have any ragtag organization called Boko Haram or Al-Shabaab that's able to go in and kidnap children over and over again, that means they have backing or some element in the government.
True. I agree.
Because you can't easily go squash. You can pour off any part of the country and then wipe these people out.
What has been happening is that they have taken away too long. This is the first attack that we are hearing the government are taking action. It has taken about a year, because the first kidnapping did happen in December, around December 13th. And even some of those...
Well, you know why?
Yeah, I know, because
these are Muslims and they all houses. That's why, right?
And he is complicit.
Government's housing, and exactly.
Yeah. He is complicit.
That's why.
He is complicit. That is why you will find really him not really responding in a quick manner. Nonetheless, I was just seeing that I see on the other end, I see Lance Garvey on the show talking about the sexually transmitted demons. I think Lance has repeated that topic for a minute. But nonetheless, I was just saying what is happening in Africa right now, and in Nigeria. I see on the live, Lance Garvey is doing the show, and he's talking about the sexually transmitted demons. And I remember I've had him talk about the show some other time, so I was just saying.
Yeah, you have been like crazy since like 4 years ago.
Yeah, so that is the show that is going on. But nonetheless, I want to welcome everyone for joining us on the broadcast for a second. And I want to go.
Let me ask Joby, has she ever dealt with any sexually transmitted demons?
No, I can't say so, but I've had.
But everyone knows that sex is a spiritual transaction. It's like not really a transaction, but it's
it is a spiritual dance. It's a spiritual. It's exchange of energy.
Yeah, it's exchange of energy. That is what I.
Yes, I'm just laughing. I was about to see what Joby was gonna say.
Zombie doesn't know any of that.
I do, I do.
She actually just left.
I know.
No, I do.
She left the monastery. Why do nuns stay at? Is it the monastery? Do nuns stay at the monastery?
I do because my dad used to
Yeah,
teach
it's in the monastery.
So Joby just left the monastery. She might not know what you're talking about.
I do, Keith. I do.
So moving away from that family, I also want to take us all the way also with what is happening with South Africa. South Africa right now, they have appointed a new finance minister. They have also changed some other couple of ministers with the government led by Cyril Ramaphosa. And what is happening right now is that they're trying to
They're about white people. Ain't nothing gonna change in the country. Y'all gotta make ministers, they shuffle in and out. Ain't nothing gonna change. You get a complete revolution. It's all window dressing nonsense.
Yeah, because I think he wants, this is what you call the theater, the kabuki theater, where they change in ministers, and now they want to send out a message. Yeah, they want to send out a message that they are doing or working on some changes in the government, to alas nothing is going to change. But of course, there was a televised address to the nation. The president did get to make a reshuffle of his cabinet, and of course, there was a strong focus on dismantling the security cluster and bringing it closer to him personally. That is according to what has been reported. And of course, the health minister and the finance minister, of course, did announce their resignations earlier before this presidential address, and therefore he has appointed a new finance minister and of course a new health minister in this country. Yeah, go on.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's actually runs the country. After that being right, South Africa, they always have for the last 300 years to the Oppenheimer and the De Beers. That I gave up power in South Africa. So it's still owned by the same. The Oppenheimer and De Beers are under the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. So all Ramaphosa is another black ass puppet.
And but
that's it.
But also, you remember sometimes back, was it last year? Yes, last year also we did have the president of Zambia changing the finance minister, but nothing has changed as well. It's just another
change.
Yeah. But now what is
happening?
Change in Zambia. What is happening is that they will have elections in the next 2 years. In 2024, South Africa will hold its general elections for the National Assembly.
Elections have nothing to do with the change.
Yeah.
That's why did they give black people their system that don't work?
They wanted the
you
black
working with white people's system will never set you free.
They gave out the system so that they could see how it will work. They were testing it. I think I also said they were testing. They were testing it, to see whether it would work.
Yeah, you still look. You got Africans that will fight to wear that white man's wig when they go to court. In Kenya, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Ghana, and I think it was only John McAfee there to get rid of the dumbass wig.
And I understand it's very expensive. Buying that wig that the judges put on, it's very expensive, and also
you buy the white man's wig. The mind is still controlled. You run around with a white man's wig, and the white man don't even put the shit in his hand no more.
They know it was bogus, but they still want the African to maintain their culture and wear that wig on top of their head, and that is exactly what has emerged.
That means you control
in Kenya. Yeah, we are.
That means you are controlled. They know your mind. I got your mind. Your mind is fucked up.
Yeah, we have been under the control of our.
We're in Europe. Where in Europe do you got judges and lawyers wear the African afro in court?
Nowhere. You will not find it anywhere.
Nowhere.
You will not find it anywhere. But of course, in South Africa, I do believe they also maintain the same. But now Ramaphosa has changed that of his cabinet and has taken state security into the presidency. This means that the state security will now be in the hands, will be under closer control under the